Now we turn to campaign 2014. A new TV ad is being called into question. Rhode Island's Republican Party has filed a complaint over a $90,000 commercial paid for by the Democratic Party. It features both gubernatorial candidate Gina Raimondo and Senator Jack Reid. The GOP says that since it's promoting a state candidate, it should be subject to lower state spending limits. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen is live in our newsroom now with more.
Well, the Republican committee has demanded that the ad be taken off the air immediately, and the Board of Elections is scheduled to hear arguments both for and against how this ad was paid for, and there could be heavy fines if laws were broken.
Rhode Island has
a new ad for Democrats is being questioned. Is this a Gina Raimondo ad or an ad for Senator Jack Reid? It's paid for by the Democratic State Committee. If it's only an ad for Raimondo, then the committee far exceeded spending limits.
There needs to be accountability.
The Rhode Island GOP says Reid isn't in it enough to call it anything other than a Raimondo ad. At a news conference Friday, they compared it to an old ad that was just for Raimondo. They're remarkably similar.
Our families are struggling. I hear you.
The only real difference, the end. Jack Reid comes in to say that he also supports the message. The GOP says the Democrats should pay a hefty fine.
And just because at the end of it, Jack Reid pops in for the last 2 or 3 seconds and says, "Hey, I'm Jack Reid and I approve this message too," implies that Gina Raimondo was part of this. And that is actually illegal.
Now, when Raimondo was asked about the potential issues for who paid for the ad, she stayed on message.
It's an ad about creating jobs, and it's an ad about bringing manufacturing back to Rhode Island, and that's why I'm running for governor.
Raimondo added that she sees no legal problem with the ad. Her Republican opponent, Alan Fung, weighed in.
In this process, people cannot and should not be trying to find ways to circumvent the law.
And the Board of Elections will hold a hearing about the ad Wednesday at 3:30. By that time, though, the ad should already be off the air, according to Democratic leaders. Reporting in the newsroom, Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.